Hello, classroom family. I hope everyone is doing great, safely tucked away in their homes. And I also hope that you enjoyed your first day of distance learning yesterday on Monday. Today's activity is a special one and it involves Easter. And I know that we're all excited for Easter because of the bunnies and the chocolates and the jelly beans and the Easter egg hunts. But there's so much more to Easter that we started discussing in class, which begins with Lent, of course, which was Jesus's 40 days and 40 nights in the desert. I'm attaching a special activity to help you understand the importance of Easter that begins with Palm Sunday, which was this past weekend on Sunday. And if you are able to watch this YouTube video, which you are right now, you can listen to me read the paragraph for the missing words, because you will receive a copy of the reading that will have some blank spaces, and it will be your job to find the words that best fit so the information makes sense. So I'm going to start reading right now. The final week of Lent is called Holy Week. Holy Week begins with a special day called Palm Sunday. On this day, Jesus rode into the city of Jerusalem on a donkey. This young donkey is called a colt. Many people were excited to see Jesus. To these people, Jesus was going to be the promised king sent by God. The people in the large crowd wanted to praise Jesus with their love. Many of them placed palm branches on the ground as a way of welcoming him. And that's the reading. So boys and girls, tomorrow you'll receive a copy like this with missing information. You can either use the video with my reading to help you out, or you can find the words on a separate page here located in the box. Once you plug them in correctly, the reading should make perfect sense, and it should help us understand the importance of Palm Sunday on this Holy Week. The second piece of information I'd like to share with you right now for Tuesday's activities involves telling time. We started talking about the clock and measuring the passing of time as a class before we couldn't be together. And I just want to give you a brief review. I know today most of us tell the time digitally. That means we see the digits clear on clocks that do not have hands. Clocks with hands like this are called analog clocks, and they still do exist, and you may find yourself in a building in which we have one. For example, our classroom at St. Paul has an analog clock instead of a digital clock. So it is important that you understand the importance of the hands, especially these two here. You'll find that we have a big hand here in red, which is pointing to the 12. The job of the big hand is always to tell the minutes, whereas the job of the small hand, which is blue on this copy, is to tell the hour. So for example, just to help you with the activities that you'll receive today, this is 3 o'clock. Small hand will always point to the hour, and big hand will point to the minute. After we master telling the hour, we'll move on to half hour and quarter past. And then we'll start looking at time elapsed. That means the difference between certain times in the day. So these are just a few tips to get you going. I'm hoping you have a terrific Tuesday, and cross your fingers that we see each other very soon.